because they're all together initially. They actually kill or fend off all other crews to be together. Right? And then the people that become prominent or become a greater focus, they get knocked off in the process.
Listen, Rihanna, when you die, God is taking me to my future. You want to kill me. Shut the up.
A woman from Florida has been arrested and charged after authorities say she tried to take Rihanna's life. The shocking case is already sending waves through the music world because investigators claim the R&B superstar had somehow ended up on this woman's radar. The suspect, identified as Ivana Ortiz, is now at the center of a disturbing situation that many people say feels way bigger than it first appeared. New details say the woman who allegedly tried to harm Rihanna and her family was carrying an AR-15 and is believed by some sources to have serious training with weapons. That alone has people raising eyebrows everywhere. And now 50 Cent is stepping in with a blunt warning to Rihanna and Adol Rocky, telling them they might want to pack their bags and get out because whoever may have been behind this attack could try again. Reports are already claiming Rihanna and her family quietly left Los Angeles soon after, though no one can confirm yet if they stayed in the country or went somewhere overseas. At first, many people thought Ivana Ortiz was just an obsessed fan acting alone, someone completely unstable who decided to do something reckless. But now the story is getting even stranger because investigators are starting to believe she might not have been acting by herself. Police recently confirmed they are looking into a second person who could have helped plan or support the situation. That revelation instantly sparked speculation that Ortiz may have been pushed or influenced by someone else operating behind the scenes.
No, Rihanna, no. You're not the eagle. They will soar high on wings like eagles. Rihanna wants to say that we are flying. That we are flying and we're not.
So what exactly did 50 Cent mean when he warned Rihanna and A$AP Rocky to leave while they still could? That message has people talking everywhere because it sounded serious and direct. There has also been another major development in the case, and the deeper authorities dig, the more suspicious everything looks. Officials are now openly suggesting the suspect may not have worked alone, which raises even bigger questions about what really happened. On top of that, the court set bail at a staggering $10.2 million. In Los Angeles, bail that high usually signals investigators believe something extremely serious could be happening behind the curtain. Amounts above $10 million are normally reserved for cases authorities see as major threats or complicated criminal situations. The court believes this situation could represent a serious threat to public safety, not just a one-time incident. Officials say the concern is bigger than someone simply making a reckless move. When a judge sets bail at a massive $10.2 million, that usually means they believe the suspect could still pose a major danger if released. For a single incident where no one was physically injured, that number is extremely unusual, which is exactly why people are paying close attention. By setting the bail that high, the judge may be signaling that investigators think this woman could represent an ongoing risk rather than someone who acted once and stopped. That decision alone has sparked a lot of speculation because numbers like that are normally reserved for cases authorities believe involve deeper planning or serious threats. Now reports are starting to claim there may have been a second plan in motion, and another individual is already being looked at as a possible accomplice. When you add in the detail about a bullet piercing through a wall and the level of precision investigators say was involved, the entire situation suddenly starts looking far more complicated than people first believed. Authorities have identified the suspect as Ivana Ortiz, and she has already been taken into custody. Soon after the arrest, several videos began circulating online from her social media pages, showing her speaking about Rihanna in long, chaotic rants. Many viewers said the clips raised serious concerns about her mental state because her behavior appeared extremely unstable. That leads to a huge question people keep asking. If this woman was clearly struggling mentally, how did she manage to obtain a weapon in the first place? Some people are wondering if this was a failed attempt connected to a bigger plan, or if someone else might have manipulated her from the shadows. In times when misinformation spreads quickly, many are looking at every detail with heavy skepticism.
She's not flying. she had a bad day. She looks really stupid and corny. She looks really stupid and corny, and everyone knows it. But the way that they want to, that girl, the way that Rihanna wants to kill me, she's the one who wants to kill me. The way that Rihanna wants to kill me shows that we're not going to show this right now. But this is my heart, Lord, and I am expecting and waiting in that beautiful time for you to show me what you're going to do and how you're going to deliver this promise.
One person who reportedly has his eye on the situation is 50 Cent. And according to insiders close to him, he has been watching this case very carefully. Sources close to 50 Cent say he personally reached out to A$AP Rocky after the incident to offer support and some serious advice. According to insiders, 50 allegedly told Rocky that this situation didn't feel like the actions of just a random fan acting wild. He reportedly believes there could be a bigger plot behind the scenes. The insider even claimed 50 warned Rocky and Rihanna to grab their kids and head to Barbados for a while, because he thinks whoever may have planned the attack could try something again. Naturally, the internet started running with its own theories. Some people began speculating about possible rivalries or enemies connected to the music world, while others suggested someone from Rocky's circle of competitors could be involved. None of these claims have been confirmed, but the speculation has been loud online because situations like this rarely stay quiet for long. This also isn't the first time 50 Cent has shown support for A$AP Rocky and his family. During Rocky's legal battle involving A$AP Relly, 50 made it clear he believed the entire case looked suspicious. At the time, he openly suggested someone powerful might have been trying to set Rocky up and damage his reputation. While that trial was still unfolding, 50 kept posting clips from the courtroom and reacting to testimony on Instagram. In several posts, he questioned the accuser's story and hinted that things just weren't adding up. His message was clear. He thought someone might be trying to sabotage Rocky's career. When Rocky was eventually cleared in court, 50 jumped right back on Instagram celebrating the outcome. He reminded everyone that he predicted Rocky would come out on top and treated the moment like proof that the situation never made sense to him in the first place. But fast forward to now, and this new situation reportedly has 50 taking things much more seriously. This time there were no jokes, no memes, and no public commentary. Instead, insiders say he reached out privately to Rocky with a warning that sounded urgent. Leave the country for now and keep the family safe. Now that brings the conversation back to Ivana Ortiz. If investigators really uncover that she was connected to a larger plan, it would raise a lot of questions about who might have been pulling the strings behind the scenes. So the big question people keep asking is simple. Who could really be behind this? Some fans online are starting to connect the situation to A$AP Rocky's past legal battle, wondering if old drama could somehow be tied to what just happened. One commenter wrote, "The plot thickens. I was hoping this was random, but that $10 million bail has me thinking we're missing some very important information." They also pointed out that once the official indictment documents are released, the public might finally get a clearer picture of what investigators believe really happened. Another fan jumped into the discussion and said the situation feels suspicious when you remember how tense Rocky's court case became. According to that person, there were individuals involved in the trial who clearly didn't seem to like Rocky at all. That same commenter wrote, "This woman is what people call a patsy. When a group gets exposed, sometimes someone ends up taking the fall so the real planners stay hidden." That theory has been spreading fast across social media. Others focused on the fact that Rihanna was reportedly there with her family during the incident, which made the whole thing feel even more alarming to fans. Some commenters even started saying the suspect appeared to have serious knowledge of firearms, which only added more questions about how this situation unfolded. And then some theories online went even further. One user claimed that powerful people connected to major scandals could be worried about secrets coming out and might be trying to tie up loose ends. They pointed out that celebrities and other high-profile names have been mentioned in various controversies over the years, which only fuels more speculation across the internet. Of course, it's important to remember that these are all just online theories and guesses. Nothing so far has confirmed any larger conspiracy. Still, based on what has been revealed publicly, many observers say there are several details that simply don't line up yet. And that's exactly why people are watching this story so closely. Looking at reactions across social media, a lot of people seem convinced that Ivana Ortiz might have just been a patsy in a much bigger situation. Comment sections are packed with fans questioning the official story and wondering if there's more going on behind the scenes. Some users are asking a very specific question. If her real goal was to take Rihanna's life, why stay outside the gate instead of trying to get closer or waiting until Rihanna was somewhere more exposed? That detail alone has people raising their eyebrows. Others online are pointing out that Ortiz appears to fit a profile that often shows up in controversial incidents. They say it's usually someone with strange or chaotic social media posts, someone who seems unstable, and someone who can quickly be identified and arrested. According to these commenters, a person like that can easily be portrayed as an obsessed fan, which makes the story simple and easy for the public to accept. The argument some people are making is that once a suspect like that is presented, the case can appear closed very quickly. The public gets a clear villain, the headlines calm down, and deeper questions sometimes stop being asked. That's why some observers online say they're waiting for more verified information before jumping to conclusions. Many of these discussions also bring up historical cases where the person blamed for a major incident insisted they weren't the real mastermind.
Occurred approximately 10 shots heard and an unknown person shouting.
You can see the bullet holes that pierced the singer's front security gate. Her RV, parked inside her property, was also hit.
White Tesla, 10 guns fired from the vehicle.
After the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy, the accused gunman Lee Harvey Oswald famously said, "I'm just a patsy." That quote still gets referenced decades later whenever people debate controversial investigations. Another example people bring up is the tragic 1980 killing of John Lennon. The case focused on Mark David Chapman, who authorities described as a troubled fan acting alone. However, over the years, some observers have pointed to unusual details surrounding his travel and behavior before the attack, which fueled ongoing debates and theories. Because of examples like these, some fans online believe history shows that unstable individuals can sometimes become the face of a story, while bigger questions remain unanswered. Still, investigators continue to gather facts, and many people are waiting to see what official evidence eventually reveals about the Rihanna case. Now, do we know for sure that any of these theories are true in the Rihanna situation? No, not at all. The investigation is still unfolding, and right now, most of the discussion online is based on speculation and the limited details that have been released so far. But many people are pointing out that some parts of the story still don't fully line up with the idea that one person acted completely alone. Because of that, a lot of observers say they're keeping a cautious eye on the case instead of immediately accepting one simple explanation. With so many headlines and rumors spreading online lately, it's not surprising that people want to wait for more verified facts before making up their minds. For now, all anyone can really do is watch how the investigation develops and see what new information eventually comes out. But the real question is what you think about this situation. Do you believe Ivana Ortiz was just a fan acting alone, or could there be something bigger behind the scenes? Drop your thoughts and theories in the comments below. And don't forget, like, share, comment, and subscribe for more updates.